listening to the Hanging from the Rafters podcast.
I dislike it on a personal level.
I dislike it extremely. I don't hate it, but I dislike it to the point where if you don't stop, I may hit you.
With Chris Rafter.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Why don't you go back to fucking France or wherever the hell you're from?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Let's see it. What are we even fucking doing here?
Austin Rafter.
I can't believe what's happening to me. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Bryce Silver.
Ghana herpes syphilitis. I got it from this one tramp that I was with.
Come on, you idiot. You gotta. What do you mean?
Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
And Tim Morris.
Do you think the mimes actually stab people, or do you think they just mime it? Jamie, can you pull up a video of somebody's head being crushed by sonar? That'd be great.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Well, fine.
Path of the Hermit concealed by Flowros.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just rewatching old playthroughs of Silent Hill. I have the second and third one I got for the gift, and
You get the remake?
I'm playing the second one right now. I'm kind of having a Heat moment, if you know what I'm trying to say. And
I just saw Heat.
it makes me want to watch the playthroughs of the original game again. This is terrifying, dog. Like, no doubt. I strictly play the second one in my guest room alone, with all the lights off, and it is fucking unnerving.
Then your pants off for whatever reason.
No pants on.
Makes me feel a little more comfortable.
Well, comfort's important, guys. You're listening from the Hanging from the Rafters, and to it.
You got that?
We're gonna do both this weekend. It's a special exclusive HBO.
HBO
Had nothing to do with it. I was supposed to say that.
Family.
HBO. 4 and 5. Would have been. It's just easier to say you're stupid.
Guys, just I'm dumb
Sometimes
podcast.
the words get confused in my mind. I don't talk no goods. But yeah, this is a little unnerving. So if you guys could just keep me company, this would be really helpful. I will not be paying any attention to you guys. I will just be watching this playthrough. But feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
The topic.
I'm probably good.
I'm gonna mute you guys.
Guys, if you have something important to say, just kind of wave your hands about,
Snap in front of my face.
and then I'll get to you in 10 to 15 minutes.
I'm probably gonna take a nap.
Is there a Silent Hill 2 remake?
No, just the original. I don't have a PS5, so I can't play the remake.
Bryce doesn't play new things.
I do not play new games. I play old games,
But it is
strictly
an old
because
game,
it's cheaper.
technically. It's just a remaster.
Remake.
It's a full-blown remake, so there are some changes, but at least according to JG, but apparently it's pretty faithful to the original game. Which is neat.
Blaspheme.
Fucking liar.
Well, it's unlike the Final Fantasy 1 or Final Fantasy 7 remake, the first one. Like, it has some things in common with the actual game, but they did change a few major plot points. So I imagine it's probably something like that. You say something?
Yeah.
They changed too much for me.
They changed too much.
Have you
for
played
Tim.
the second half of the second part?
No, I haven't.
Do they have like a lot of parts? My problem with fucking
They have two so far. They're gonna have
There's supposed
three.
to be a third, and then that'll close it out, I think.
But the first one, like, they went over like the first hour of story, and that's like 100-hour game. Like,
yeah, yeah, it's like we got nowhere. It feels like.
yeah. So like from what I've heard, the second one jumps ahead quite a bit.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Because I sunk probably like 45, 50 hours in the original game, and it's like then the remake, the first part, I spent probably 20 or 30, and I just don't feel like it did anything.
I don't know, but at the pace they go in the first one, I was like, "Fuck, is this gonna be like a 10-parter? What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, probably. They're
They're
probably
ta-
going to
they're
do
taking-
3 parts though. Realistically, one per CD that they had, and whatever. We'll see.
They're taking so long between them. By the time the second one came out, I'd forgotten about it. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it was
man."
completely pointless at that level, right? Like, just come out with a complete game. I'm sorry. This
We'll
is
wait.
just-
It's cool.
Sons of bitches.
yeah, it's just too much. I mean, as it is, the games you download them essentially now, right? I mean, they have to be
Yeah.
installed and everything.
About
It's
two
like
to
PS5
500 gigs. Like Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty insane to me. Like, do 500 gigs?
Yeah.
Do
The one I
do
still
PS5s
remember.
even have that much memory?
I
They have like a
don't-
terabyte,
You
right?
can buy
You
like
can-
terabyte.
yeah.
Hard drive,
And you could always
SSDs
replace. You could
and
always
shit.
replace your hard drive if you know what you're doing.
That sounds like a game system that was not ready to be released to me.
So if
If games are like 250 gigs, you gotta
There's a
install
reason.
them.
There's a reason the early boxes had 8K ready on them, and the newer boxes don't.
What's AK ready?
Like 8K, like 4K.
Oh,
TVs.
8K,
Yeah, like
sorry.
You know what 4 times 2?
The first boxes they put out for the PS5, like they all said that they were good to go for 8K, and they
Mhm.
have since stopped putting that on the boxes.
Yeah, because they're not.
yeah.
Well,
Nice try, guys.
I mean, even if they were, nobody is making their games like in 8K yet. Like it's not. Nobody's making media in 8K. Like there's no movies.
I mean, if your TV will play it, this podcast is an 800K.
800 million K.
if your TV is 1000K ready, here you go.
Yeah. So basically,
Wouldn't that
upgrade
just
your
be like-
shit,
Wouldn't
and then
that
you
just be
can
like
see what I look
10,000?
like.
I was reading this thing that they think those games are huge, like fucking Call of Duty and shit. It's really just about like having a monopoly on your memory, so that like you're almost forced to play their game because you don't
Yep.
have enough room for anything else. And then like, well, I guess if I fucking delete this, I can play other games. But then I have to fucking re-download it if I want to play it again.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah, exactly.
Christ,
That's
yeah.
I have a real problem with that. I don't know. You just put the fucking DVD in the goddamn, the Blu-ray player, the whatever the fuck it is.
Put the thing in the thing.
Put the thing in the thing and turn the thing on, okay?
Come on, we're
I
at that
wanna
place
play
that
the
one
thing.
time.
I want to play the thing. If I can't play the thing, I don't want the thing then. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
every bit of this, we're so sorry. That actually kind of reminds me of the email that we got from PG&E. Did anybody see that? Maybe about half a month ago, we got a
Let me
email.
guess, rate hike?
I don't know if it was the rate hike email, but it was like what your money is doing, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Nothing?
How your money's being spent, and they're like, it's funny.
It's
It's
just
like
a picture of like
it-
9
they
PG&E's
had a
guys
list
standing
of-
around a hole.
They had a great list of things on things that your money is not being spent on,
Yeah.
and one of them is C-suite bonuses, and it's like bullshit,
Yeah. There's like
absolute
CEO fucking-
bullshit.
Belushi.
At all. I love seeing that. They're like, oh yeah, they said something along the lines of like only $1 of your bill is being used to pay for upgrades to underground. Actually, what most of your money is being spent on
Bonuses.
is people that don't save electricity by turning their
yeah.
lights off and run the power grid all day. It's like that somehow is. It doesn't
Yeah.
sound like I can believe that.
It's your fucking fault.
It's all you.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
us.
exactly what
We're
it
doing
is.
great.
Well, I've said this once. I've said it a million fucking times. There are things that they always say to like how to save on power, and it's like don't use any major appliances between the hours of 4 and 10 p.m. And
You
it's
know
like,
when people are
okay,
home.
so you're basically
yeah,
telling me
when
go to
people are
fucking
home,
work,
yeah.
come home, go to sleep. Like
Well, I
just
love
do nothing.
Get
I love
up
how
at 2
they-
a.m. and start doing laundry.
I love how they say these things like there's not like massive corporations that have the lights on and giant buildings that aren't being used fucking half of.
You shut up and you get on your recycle. Because
There's
that
not a goddamn
it's your fault.
corporation that is using PG&E right now that is reading their mail from PG&E
Yeah.
at all, thinking, yeah, we need to cut back on some things here.
But
Let's
not a
turn some of these
one of
damn
them.
lights off.
But I need to wait till midnight to do my laundry.
Yeah, exactly.
Go fuck yourself.
It turns out we're the assholes.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know what? I could have probably guessed that.
Well, that's like
didn't need
the.
to tell
Well,
me. I
that's why
probably
you got to
could've
get an
guessed
electric
that.
car so
That-
you can stop polluting, even
Yeah.
though
Well,
98% of
that-
it's companies.
That's like the whole spare the air thing. Like, so I can't fucking drive to work because this corporation needs to dump like 10,000 gallons of smog into the air. Like,
Yep.
Is that how it is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but how much money do you put into my campaign for next year?
That is a good question. And I'd like to respond to that question by saying that I'm not rich.
I'd like to
and
respond to the
therefore
question
I'm going to go fuck myself.
with another question.
Also, the other thing I encountered when we were living in Los Gatos, like my stepdad liked to have like fires, like wood burning fires, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they have like no burn days, like randomly throughout the winter. When the fuck did burning like a wood fire like become like a huge pollution issue? Like,
It's nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. It is nonsense.
It'll make it feel like you're helping. No, it's all right. We're gonna fix everything because you gotta stop. You know what it is? It's all the damn fires in the backyard in California.
Yeah, because
You know when
everybody's
it's
fucking doing
constantly
that.
freezing and they're always burning stuff.
But like of all the things that people like burn, like the wood is the problem.
No,
Don't
it's
we
just the
burn?
wood.
Don't
you
we
shouldn't
burn
be doing that.
like
What you need to be
mountains
burning
of
is something
garbage?
Yeah, we need to get those carbon emissions up, if anything.
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
Get them up. Get them up.
You know,
Yeah, but we use natural gas power plants because they're safer for the environment or something.
well, I mean, honestly, if you really cared about the
Show
planet,
you some natural
you would want
gas.
us to increase this pollution as quickly as possible, so we can wipe out the real problem, which is us.
Humans?
Which is us.
As soon as you do that, the Earth can start getting right back to the way it's
We
supposed
can-
to be.
We can start healing again.
PG&E's new campaign is kill yourself.
Why don't you just kill yourself?
Stop using so much goddamn power and kill yourself.
Ugh,
We're PG&E.
Make this world a better place. Kill yourself.
Welcome PG&E. We'd like you to kill yourself. Ada.
You may have noticed us on the street. There's 10 guys. Most of them are on break.
you know, we
I don't understand why we're hemorrhaging money and we're constantly bankrupt.
we could be working on new forms of energy, but you know, fuck that.
I already did that.
We're just
gonna
gonna underground all the old shit.
I am.
It's worth
I'm
money.
sad, but they'll probably never do it. They would. I mean, I'm hoping for that modular nuclear technology. That would be fantastic. But oh well.
That would be fantastic.
Then maybe you'll be able to get superpowers or something.
Austin wants
or cancer.
superpowers.
Or cancer.
Well, the whole point of modular nuclear energy is to have like a small station
Have superpowers.
that would be like they're the size of a house basically, and you'd have a modular nuclear reactor that you can just basically put in like a battery. And what they would do is they'd take this modular nuclear
like in the
reactor
backyard?
and shove it up your ass. You see,
Oh, yeah, dude.
And then-
you know what?
Open your
It's
ass.
still cleaner than electricity.
still cleaner even when it's up your ass.
Your farts will
Which is
literally
surprising.
melt the walls.
They
So don't
will
do it.
actually peel the paint, as opposed to the joke that you make about it.
When you say, like, don't trust a fart, that'll be a law.
You know what? Why?
That'll
why-
be.
You know what? Really? Why don't we just go back to coal?
I see. This is the kinds of things.
Why don't we
need
go back
be
to
thinking of.
slavery? What else are we
Yeah.
going to go back to?
I want to go back to sleep.
You know, why don't we go back to sleep? Good night.
Let's call it at this one. Just go to bed.
We're going to start streaming in this house 24 hours a day. Mainly Tim sleeping. And
I mean,
jerking
that's
off.
not, I'd watch it every now and
What?
then. Tune in to see if he was
What's
like having a bad dream.
what's
or
going on with
something.
Tim?
It would be hilarious if that got more followers than this podcast
It totally
ever
would.
has.
I mean,
Ever.
it'd be consistent. I don't think we've done this podcast in like 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember seeing something like
We're
some
real
fat
productive.
guy fell asleep while he was streaming, and he got 250,000 viewers while he was asleep.
watching
And
him
as
sleep.
soon as he woke up, they all stopped watching.
They're
That's
like, oh, this
great.
is dumb. Who's
Oh,
that?
boo.
Schrodinger's nap.
Hey, you guys want to watch me have sleep
Schrodinger's
apnea?
nap.
I fucking freak out and shit when I sleep. You want to watch that? Would that get us followers?
With that, I would hope.
Stamps.com.
Let's see here. Don't stop on account of me, you guys.
I was about to say this is why we don't have followers.
Well,
He
that
said-
we have no script
I thought he was going to sum
and
it up.
no penis. I don't have a penis.
We gotta get a
You see
script.
Snoop Dogg's gonna be at the inauguration singing for rapping for Trump.
Who is?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's gonna be doing it.
Yes. And he
Snoop's
does,
a MAGA guy.
I have a feeling he's
he,
not. He
back-
fucking hates Donald Trump.
Oh, he's already been paid for it. He's that was the irony. Is
He
that,
likes
that
money.
That video from when Donald Trump was first became president. He's like, I dare the first motherfucker to go do fucking play for Trump. I dare motherfucker, and like goes on this whole rant about like people who do that are fucking morons. And then now he's suddenly.
Oh, it turns out he offered me enough money that I don't give a fuck.
Snopes, can you fact check that?
Money plays.
Money plays.
Yeah, no, it says it right here.
Snoopy!
Snoop Dogg fans appalled by a rapper's performance.
Damn it, Snoopy.
What
Well,
a fucking sack of shit.
He wanted to be up there with Carrie Underwood and
All
Kid
of the
Rock.
fucking tech oligarchs are going to be up on the stage with his
Oh,
ass.
yeah, they're
when
going to
he
be
does the
dancing with
fucking-
Snoop.
Very awkward.
But
with Trump, I mean, they're going to be up there. It's like, okay, this is like the most obvious, like, oh, guess what? New World Order, guys. Like,
I saw that.
we're done.
I saw on
Middle
Reddit.
class is dead.
Someone posted that like even Russian oligarchs don't do this shit.
No, they sit behind the curtains.
They're like, all right, we'll just stay back here, but they're getting them an office in the White House, so that'll be good.
yeah.
Is Roseanne gonna perform at the inauguration?
Oh,
she's
man, I
gonna rap.
hope.
Yeah, she's right.
She's
What a
just-
fucking
she-
fall from grace.
It's Snoop Dogg and Roseanne.
She's just gonna do that one line from the song where she says "fags" about 20 times.
Yeah, and then Dan and
I
Darlene.
couldn't be bothered to listen to that.
We're gonna play it on the outro.
Oh, it was pretty great. I mean, she challenged Eminem, which is fucking always a good move.
Because she's never gonna do anything about that. Like again, like Eminem's gonna release the song and she's never gonna hear it.
The
Like,
best thing that could happen is Eminem releases a song. She's in the media again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, yeah, he refrains from doing that kind of stuff from time to time, but even then, he's like can't resist. It's like, oh, this is an easy one.
If you
And
get
he fucking hates Donald Trump and Trump supporters.
if you get him while he's bored, you really done fucked up. Like,
Yeah. I don't think it matters. What's he gonna do? He's gonna write a song about how he doesn't like you.
Well, his
He's
name
gonna
is
write a
Slim
song about how he doesn't like you, and he's gonna say you're stupid. She's not Machine Gun Kelly. She's not trying to be a rapper. She just got paid a bunch of money by that stupid Canadian meth head guy.
I don't know. She's
that
got
paid Ben
signed to Death
Shapiro.
Row.
Who?
Death Row.
Yeah,
Fro?
I'm her agent. I got her signed.
Tim's her agent.
Uh,
Tim got her
honestly,
signed.
it's the biggest move I've ever pulled in my
Right.
career. It's pretty fucking
Oh,
impressive.
it was a move you pulled.
I mean, he had to go in there and say fag like 9 times, like she did in that.
I
video.
thought they were going to be offended. Turns out that was the selling point.
That was it. That's what you call a closer.
No.
Always be closing. That's what I was telling Tim.
Maybe see.
And now
That's
look
right.
what he's doing. He's representing Roseanne.
It says
Put that
ABC's
coffee
always
down.
be closing.
Coffee is for closers. You want some coffee?
Coffee. I haven't seen that movie in like I think since I was like a teenager.
Thanks for adding that, Tim.
What movie is that?
Yeah, it was important.
Glenn Ross.
I've never seen it.
It's about based on a play about guys at a failing real estate place
Trying to bring it back.
Closed
Sounds
deals.
boring.
It has Alec Baldwin. He says coffee is for closers.
Yeah, no, he
I'm
comes in
fucking
there
with
and
you.
whips those boys into shape.
It's like
I
a
am
whole
not
thing.
fucking with you.
He's not fucking with
Is
you.
it good?
It's good. It's a classic movie.
It's one of the
Sounds
ones that
like
got
a play.
Baldwin his
Sounds
notoriety.
Yeah, that's what Baldwin took off.
I think like that character was added just for the movie. I remember reading that like it wasn't in the original play.
There was a whole plan, and it ended with Baldwin shooting someone.
He
Well, because the
should've-
play was kind of garbage ass fuck shit, but then
Well-
they put Alec Baldwin in it and everybody loved it.
You know the
It's
rule.
great.
And
If you see a gun in the first act, by the end of the play, it must go off.
That is true.
The show
That
must
is
go
true.
on.
That's what's his face's gun in the first act bit.
It's a Chekhov's gun.
Thank you. I forgot the whole thing entirely.
I really, if I just because that's a thing. If I were a playwright, I would definitely put a gun in every play and never use it.
Just to have it,
Make
yeah.
a big point to like show it off and
The-
like and
Yeah,
then just
like-
set it
like
down.
zoom in,
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
somebody mention it.
the end of every play is just zooming in on the gun to remind people that it never went off.
Hamlet, there's a gun on the table. Doesn't make any sense.
There's
Romeo and Juliet,
What was
gun
that
on the
whole thing with
table.
a gun? He threatened a guy at one point. I thought it was gonna go off for sure at some point.
I thought it was a part of the movie. I thought it was a whole part of the story here. But I guess not. You got me on that one.
Dirty dog.
All my homies hate Calvin Cortazar Brodus Jr. Snoop Dogg.
Is that his name?
What's his middle name?
Cortazar.
Cortazar? Like cortisone?
Yeah.
Yeah, black people be naming their kids weird names.
No wonder this guy changed his name, Snoop Dogg. Calvin's not bad. Calvin's got a job. Hey, Calvin.
Too much whack Arnold's.
Too much whack Arnold's.
Let's rob him.
Let's rob that motherfucker.
I'm proud of him.
I'm proud of him.
Let's rob that motherfucker.
Oh fuck! I saw one today. It was from that damn Che show, and like he's got this class full of kids, and he's like, you know what I'm addicted to? And one of the kids goes, drugs, and he goes, nah, I could quit doing drugs tomorrow. In fact, I haven't gotten high in like 2 days. He's like, at a young age, I got addicted to hoes, and the kids just start fucking laughing. That shit ain't funny.
That shit ain't fun. I'm addicted. Don't you see?
Hose.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like this Brodus fella. Yeah, his last name is Broad, like U.S. Broadus.
Like
Broad.
like
He
broads
sounds
are
like he's a
us.
fucking Latin character. Like, what the fuck?
What
That's
if
his
that's
legal
not?
name.
What if that's not his real name either?
That's all
really-
Wiki has. I
it's-
wish it had more, but it
It's
doesn't.
really Scott Smith.
Yeah, I wrote that on Wiki.
His name is Steve Smith. Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen Anita Smith.
George Washington Carver Jr.
His name was
The third.
James.
The third. 35th.
James, the nigga hating dolphin.
34th.
Fox score. Did the one team that was scripted to win end up winning, or was I wrong?
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they won.
In fact,
Oh, holy
there
shit! The
was
Commanders whomped on
there's
the
a
Lions.
crazy like point where fucking the guy like barely touches fucking Mahomes, and they called it unnecessary roughness. And
You
fucking-
can't touch him.
At the end, they put Taylor Swift in. She got.
I don't understand why people keep bringing up shit like they're just recycling things they said about Tom Brady right now.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'm sorry, but
Mahomes-
this is how it's gonna go for the rest of his
Yeah.
career. I hope you
Mahomes
get that.
pisses me off because the number of times like you see him like break a tackle, and it's not because he's doing anything spectacular.
She's scared to hit him.
Like they just let him go.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like he's covered in baby oil.
So it's just
sometimes.
like you don't hit LeBron.
Yeah.
Don't even put a finger on him. Foul.
Funny.
I'll kick him
You don't do
square
that.
in the dick.
You look him weird in the eyes. Foul.
I'll kick him square in the dick. I might get a fucking nasty technical foul, but you know what? He's not going to be shooting right the rest of the game.
It extends to his kid now too. No touching the kid.
Well, that was like the one Caitlin Clark chick. She's a rookie, and they were in the playoffs. And that one broad from New York or whatever team, I can't remember who they're playing in the playoffs. But she went in and like it's hilarious watching the replay because I always see replays and I go like, oh, they slowed it down. Like obviously it looks a certain way,
well,
because you're not watching it in real time. But this broad, she poked Caitlin Clark in the eye, and when you see the replay, her hand goes up to like block the ball as she shoots. You know, her hand goes up and then just goes straight at the girl's eye, and she's got like fingernails, dude. Like I don't know what's with these bitches wearing fucking fingernails while playing basketball, but she like goes up and then just.
You're talking
like,
about
right at the girl's eye.
you're talking about Angel Reese is the one that fucking got her in the
Thank
eye.
you. Yes.
But
Let's see.
I do love how like
Like Kill
when
Bill,
she
and
started
gets the girl's eye out.
when she started getting a bunch of shit and
That
like a
movie
bunch of hate like while she was getting big in the WNBA, like all the fucking like MAGA idiots jumped on her like we love her, like that's our hero, like shut up about her. Wait a minute. You think this girl that plays in a predominantly like black and Latina sport is a huge fucking like MAGA head? Like this? You think this is your fucking like champion
I mean, she's
here?
in sports. Most sports people are
Like-
pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, but like
There's a lot
that's
of
it's
whites.
just it's just that's clearly not what she's about at all, and they all like ran to rally around her, and she was like, no, I'm not. Not one
Well,
of
it
them."
was fun. It's funny too. Like how like that was like I wish I could find it, but there was a thing when Trump got what's it called, convicted in the trial, like whatever, how many months ago. Someone made a meme set up with like Trump in the middle, and then there's like fucking Jesus and Goku and Superman and fucking Naruto and Spider-Man and Caitlin Clark,
totally the same.
Gandalf. Like all these people that just don't make any fucking sense. It's like, sorry, but you're gonna have to arrest all of us.
Those are all the same.
And it's got like fucking Mufasa from the fucking Lion King and shit.
Those are
it's
also
not related at all.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's compelling.
Except for one of those, like those are all fictional characters. We only need to arrest 2 of them.
Which one's not fictional? Jesus?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like there's Caitlin Clark and she's like shooting like,
which has nothing to do with anything.
Joe Nedney.
Ugh.
He's a kicker.
that would make some sense at least.
I
found a version. Oh, it's just WWE version though.
What I did love about the Roseanne and Tom McDonald song is it's called Daddy's Home. You fucking weirdos are calling him daddy now?
Oh yeah, you should. Did you hear Chuckle Carlson's fucking rant about that shit?
Did you say Chuckle
It was the gayest thing I've heard in my entire life.
I don't know, but that's his name from now on.
Chuckle Carlson.
Relax there, Chuckle Carlson.
What?
It sounded like you said Chuckle Carlson.
Oh, that's weird because I didn't.
Yeah, we heard what we wanted to hear. Anyway, you
fine.
said that, Chuckles.
That's cool.
That's his name.
really
That's his
cool,
name
man.
from now on, though. Chuckle Carlson. Anyways, what did he say?
What's his problem?
He said some weird shit. He's like, "Daddy's coming home, and he's gonna spank everybody. And it's not like he wants to hurt them, but they need their butts spanked." And it's just like,
Jesus,
what
really?
the fuck are you talking about?
One thing I gotta say about these Republicans, right? For a bunch of homophobes, they sure do a lot of gay shit.
Oh, they're like the gayest people on the
Gromophobes.
planet.
Sorry,
I like the vampire in the
Fucking
front.
Morbius. Yeah, like,
Morbius
what?
and fucking
Nice.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, Jesus
Dude, if you look
Christ.
at the back, it's fucking Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, fucking
Wait,
Patrick
on
Bateman.
Patrick Bateman. Like you mean
Dr.
a straight up
House.
serial killer?
Dr. House. What the fuck is the guy between them?
Is that fucking?
I don't know.
The dude
Jimmy
from, he's
Neutron?
the
That's great.
he's the detective from Disco Elysium.
Oh,
Like it's a fucking video game.
No.
I don't know who the old dude is in the back, like between
There's
Trump
more,
and the Joker.
but they're not like there's a WWE one right here.
what the-
Fucking, of course, I have to sign in. Yeah.
Half those guys are
To be
white
completely
trash,
honest,
so it
Hulk
makes too
Hogan
much
and
sense, yeah.
Undertaker and Kane being on this is very on
A
brand.
lot of
Vince
these people will
McMahon.
actually
Very
be
on
at the
brand.
thing.
I
would definitely defend
super
him.
fucking.
I did love somebody posted a meme. It was like the CBS thing that was showing like pictures of all the people that were going to be performing at the inauguration. And at the end of it, they took out the last one and put in a Kubla Khan.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too. Kubagon,
they're-
Texas.
Because they're a bunch of,
Racials.
yeah.
Right, racials.
They're not nice guys.
Rachel's.
Rachel. They're a bunch of fucking Rachels, dude.
Rachels.
You know what I mean?
Did you see Did you see the latest with Tim Lambesis? So they've had a video came out. I think it was yesterday, the day before, of him kicking his dog.
Who?
Oh, that's great.
The singer from As
Hey,
I Lay
Tim,
Dying that tried
put
to
the
kill his
cameras
fucking,
away.
Oh, good. He's
yeah.
back in the news.
Yeah.
Why are you always
Kicking
being
his dog
recorded
now.
doing these things?
Just setting them up and forgetting.
It's
This
insane.
is the one I was talking about.
Well, like the first
Caitlin
few.
Clark on the right. There's
Oh,
Naruto in the
Jesus.
back.
Yeah.
I love the
Fucking
Eagles.
Jesus.
Are they gonna arrest Eagles?
Yo, dude,
Oh,
Squidward
man.
is down here.
The lion,
Oh,
the
Lion
lion
King.
from
Arrest us
Narnia.
Tom Brady and Superman. Good.
Yeah.
Is it Tom Brady? I can't.
The Undertaker.
Undertaker's always in it.
No, but the lion from
Undertaker's a good
Narnia.
Trumper, so
Oh,
he's
is
kind of
he?
on brand
Yeah,
actually.
trash.
What?
I like how he's.
What's
his-
that behind Caitlin Clark's legs down there?
It looks like a wolf, like right here between her and Ben
Yeah,
Shapiro.
yeah.
It looks like a wolf.
I like his thing now.
Oof.
He's like a biker
Oh,
or something
man.
like that.
They actually picked a shot of her just like shooting a ball.
Looks like she's shooting.
There's
them.
no
Action
ball in
shot.
sight.
Is that
No,
Naruto in the back?
it's just her making a funny face.
She's gonna hit the Eagles.
Oh, Jesus.
Not Naruto Uzumaki.
Naruto is a
Who's
Naruto.
who's the dude over
No,
Jesus'
no,
shoulder
Nosferatu
there?
is a big Trump guy.
I assume he's a Trump supporting basketball player of sorts. I don't know.
Nosferatu.
No, Nosferatu.
No, not the basketball player.
I would
the
like
other
how
shoulder.
it turns out that Naruto put out like
Jesus,
a
and then
thing.
there's Ben Shapiro.
Oh,
that
Ben
has that-
Shapiro.
Yeah.
I remember I saw this comedian dude on Instagram made this hilarious video. It's like if Ben Shapiro was a Ken from the Barbie movies. He's like, I invited my friend Ken Shapiro over, and he's just being like, he's like, what those fucking black people are all about? They're so weird. And he's just sitting there supposed to be like a Ken. He's like, you're not supposed to put your shit on the Barbie. You're supposed to put it in the Barbie.
Have you seen?
I don't think I understand that innuendo.
Have you seen Ben Shapiro's sister though?
I think she's pretty hot. Yeah.
Big old titties.
Well, I mean, he's Jewish.
You
so
got him.
I don't know why, but Jewish
She
chicks
needs to dump him.
got them tickle bits. So
Dump him out.
But yeah, I guess a while back when she got pregnant, he posted a picture of her, like no context, just her wearing like a dress with like her tits just popping like halfway out of it.
Go ahead and look that
And
up real
I
quick.
think at most it said something like "My sister's so beautiful" or some shit like that, and it was just
I have this odd feeling he wants to fuck
it
his
was
sister.
very odd. Yeah, that was the gist everybody got.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna type it in. Ben Shapiro
Nudes.
Wants to fuck
What?
sister.
wants
I'm sorry, I
to
took my
fuck
headphones off.
sister.
After you get through the like 10 porns based on
Yeah,
that.
right.
Well, yeah. I mean, I gotta get through the weird.
We're gonna watch the porns too.
If you're gonna
obviously.
want to save those for later, for happy time, for Bryce's happy time.
That's what we call it. Happy time.
Happy Toy.
Honey, I'm gonna be in my office doing happy time.
Please
Don't come
remember to
in.
knock.
Bother me.
Remember to knock. Tell the dog to learn to knock. She's gonna say some things.
Jesus Christ! Look at these things. I mean, what's up, guys?
Told you. I don't lie about titties.
Today.
She. The worst part is she's probably a total bitch.
Oh, sure.
Let's see,
It's either that or she's one of those like crazy trap
Go
wife,
on.
like ladies.
So he deleted the post.
fuck
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't post. He didn't post her photo in it. He just said the thing with homosexuality and transgenderism is that it simply boils down to exerting control over your impulses. Like, say you have a hot sister, you fantasize about it. Maybe you steal her underwear a couple of times, but it goes no further than that.
Oh my God! He actually put that.
Lord, he addressed
that's
it.
That's worse than what I said. Jesus
You know what would have been
Christ.
better to say? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Well, you
Just shut
shouldn't
the
have
fuck
said
up.
nothing.
Mr. Shapiro.
You could have just ended. You could have just ended that paragraph like halfway through and just.
Can I call you Sister Fucker Shapiro? Very good.
Thank you.
Mr. Sister Fucker.
Doctor.
I'm
What
not fucking my
argument are
sister.
you trying to make here? And how does it make you sound smart
What's
or
your point
good
here,
or
bud?
right?
I would love that because you know his first response would be like, I'm not fucking my sister, and that's when you say, oh,
Kind of sounds like you're fucking your shit.
well that's when you say, oh, well, can I? And when he freaks out, be like, getting awfully sensitive about me fucking your sister for somebody
You
who's
get
not
awful,
fucking their
awful
sister.
sensitive about me being a heterosexual male. I mean, come on. Yikes, Ben Shapiro.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanna. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put him on the yikes-o-meter. Everybody, bring it up the yikes-o-meter. Yeah, Ben Shapiro is going to be scoring an 8 out of 10 on the yikes-o-meter. Yikes!
He's a pretty creepy dude.
Yeah, he's very creepy.
What the
He's like
fuck?
Yeah, I like how now he wears his yarmulke while he does his show all the time, just so that you know he's actually Jewish and practicing and all that stuff. And then he proceeds to just berate and piss on literally every person that he can.
Reminder,
So
I am
that
Jewish.
way you know.
It's everyone.
Just like all the rest of the Jews. I guess that's true though. They call everybody that isn't Jewish goy, which is like
Goyim.
That's
Sounds
what-
a lot like boy, and I'm not. I don't like that.
Well,
yeah, I think
I don't support
if you're not aware, goy is a derogatory term for people that aren't Jewish.
I mean, I call them gay, so you know.
That's
Even
fine.
Stevens.
That's fine. So long as you're okay with it in yourself and your skin, you're fine. But if you're ever wondering why they call you Goy is because they think you suck.
I won't call him pig fucker.
I go for it. I don't know that they would take it too close to heart considering they're kosher, but go for it.
See?
You do what you like. I'll call you a cab. You call me a cocksucker. We'll do it all.
When you said sister fucker, it just made me think of when Mel Gibson got that DUI in like 2006 and called the guy Officer Pig Fucker.
Yep. And we thought it was over then, and then he went on Joe Rogan. And just so you're aware, Mel Gibson, everybody, knows the cure for cancer.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he has 2 friends that don't have cancer anymore because they took vitamins and did coffee enemas and got cancer treatment from a doctor.
Yeah, I bet you $5 you won't call this guy a chicken fucker.
Chicken fucker.
I saw just a couple of clips from that episode, and it's just, my God.
My God.
That man has absolutely either lost it or
he
really
found it.
covered it up for a good goddamn long time. Mel Gibson?
Wait, he has a show?
He went on Rogan.
Rogan's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sad. Like, this guy is just, you thought maybe you could redeem himself. Now he's going on Fox News every other night. Like,
Really?
What the fuck is happening?
You know what? I
Well,
think I'd rather
he
see
did make
Bruce
the
Willis
Passion.
do an interview. And that would leave me horribly depressed.
Yeah,
He's having
the
fucking
man
dementia.
can't fucking talk or understand shit.
Yeah, I heard he's like fucking starting to go. Actually.
Yeah, it's going to be sad when we hear that news quite
You know
soon.
what?
Well, they also, I guess, a bunch of people think because Demi Moore, his wife, just got her first Academy Award.
His ex-wife?
I thought they're still married.
No.
Oh.
They haven't been married for decades.
She married
Yeah, it turns
Ashton
out Mel
Kutcher
Gibson
after.
is a
Oh, yeah, I
total fucking
forgot.
weirdo.
But
I thought they got back
she's
together.
she just always has had his back. Like, she's
Okay,
always-
that's
No, that's just in your dreams that you keep having.
Hey, just to be
No,
clear, when
but
you go to Mel
they've
Gibson's
always had a
wiki page-
very they've always had a very amicable relationship. Like,
just so you're aware, if you go to Mel Gibson's wiki page, he is listed as the special ambassador of Hollywood under President Donald Trump as of
special how
2 days from now.
Wait, who?
Bruce
Mel
Willis.
Gibson. Him,
Oh, I thought
Sylvester Stallone.
I was like,
I
that
thought
makes
we were
so
talking
much
about
I
sense.
thought we were talking about Bruce Willis. I was like,
He put another person
Special
who can
Hal.
hardly talk in a position of authority.
And you know what? Realizing it was Mel Gibson answered my question. Now I know exactly how special.
Yeah, this is how fucking stupid Trump is, dude. He made a special ambassador to Hollywood, and he gave it to 3 people.
Well, do you know
There you go.
who the new head of the Department of Education is?
yeah, it's Linda
It's
McMahon.
bullshit.
She was the head of business
That's
commerce in the last
hilarious.
administration.
He's just selling these positions to the highest bidder.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why anybody's surprised that she's back.
Linda McMahon is the head of the Department of Education.
Sure, she was the head of Department of Business Management last time. She was in the cabinet last time too.
That's fine.
Not
that
very
doesn't
surprising.
mean anything.
Oh, is she?
Like,
It means plenty actually. I mean, she's literally in charge of transportation too.
oh Jesus!
Yeah, so just because it's education doesn't mean jack shit. They
No,
put a
no,
fucking
no.
CEO in
I
charge
was
of it
talking
last
about
time.
the head of Business Administration Department. Like, what does that fucking actually do?
A shit ton. There's a lot of business policy that goes out of that department. But my point I am making here is simply that the last person that he had in the Department of Education was also just some jackass CEO
Oh,
person
that
that had
lady.
nothing to do with education.
Jesus.
And Betsy DeVos,
Yes.
if you don't remember.
Who was half retarded.
So it's not like this is any different than that. But what's particularly funny is that people acting like, oh, they put the wrestling lady in there. She was never a wrestling promoter. She was a senator and married into a rich family who just happened to be wrestling promoters. And then she decided to jump in on the action a little bit for fun, right?
She was CEO of WWF for a little while, or WWE. I was watching that Vince McMahon thing.
Yeah, that was fun. She CEO'd it with him.
Yeah, that's when like they
for
have
a
her
time, but
they're-
it was like a couple of years. It wasn't even that long.
yeah.
But people are trying to like card it like this is like, oh, it's the WWE lady. It was never her.
Didn't they
It was-
put Vince
now, if it was
McMahon in
Vince
charge?
McMahon, then I'd say you had it. But she was part of the last administration anyway. Who didn't think she was going to be back?
That would have been
They're
fucking
like really
hilarious.
good friends. What I am surprised is that it's not fucking Triple H.
You are
That's
Stone
what I'm
Cold.
surprised about.
Oh, I'd be fine with that.
Stone
Cold
Cold
doesn't
seems
like
like he's definitely a Trump supporter.
Certainly.
Stone Cold doesn't like him.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to say I
shit.
would not be surprised if it was the
Yeah,
opposite.
Undertaker, Kane, those would have been better choices. Triple H, another
Kane.
one. No, seriously. Kane's a fucking.
Oh, he's hardcore Trumper. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hardcore Trumper,
with
and
the
he's
mask
actually.
on.
Let's see.
That's
That's
what I
the
like-
mayor of that city.
Earlier when you showed that thing with all the WWF guys, I was like, most of these people will probably be at the inauguration.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Undertaker, Kane, fucking Brock Lesnar. They fucking love that dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Brock Lesnar? Oh, I
course.
thought he was a real smart guy.
Yeah.
I had this really weird feeling that he'd probably have a better head on his shoulders
That's
after all those
weird.
concussions.
The guy with the tattoo. Of,
Brock Lesnar of Harvard?
The guy that
Is that Brock Lesnar?
the guy that somehow has a tattoo across his chest that is a giant sword, but is still somehow too small for his chest.
Of the
It's a
main
knife.
of the main Lesnars?
Of what is it called? The Dynasty Lesnars?
Yeah.
What if he just
The
gave him a
Dynasty
really
family?
prestigious family and they're,
The-
but they're all
the-
rednecks?
of the House
Fucking
Lesnar.
yokel.
Of the House Lesnar, yes.
They're
House
British.
Lesnar.
But yeah, I've always found that tattoo hilarious because it's a giant sword on his chest that's somehow too small
It's a
for his
knife.
chest.
The
It's a
knife.
knife?
It's in his sternum.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
It's actually. I think you're
He
misremembering.
just
to be
answered
completely
it.
honest, because it looks pretty badass.
Look at pull it up. Jamie?
I just remember it looking too small for his fucking body.
Have you seen his
No, it's
daughter?
massive.
No,
like
that's
he
his
got
penis.
he got it before he got bigger.
Dude, that guy was always massive, man. He was always. A
It was
specimen.
actually, it started off like this small and then he started doing roids.
Then it got bigger because he did the roids. His penis got smaller.
That's the problem is it initially was a dagger and now it's between a dagger and a sword.
It's a sworder or a dag sword.
Sword dag.
Why
A
is this-
dagger. Damn it.
Why is this guy so fucking? Oh, it's because
Have you seen what his daughter looks like? It's him with the wig on.
Oh,
yeah.
it is just him with a wig.
That
Yep.
poor
Well,
girl.
especially because the picture they always show is her in a wrestling singlet. Like that does not help at all.
I don't know who his wife is, but she must look like him too because like Hulk Hogan's daughter's
kinda,
hot.
sorta.
She
Yeah,
kind of
sorta.
looks like him, but the wife must have been good looking.
Brock Lesnar's wife doesn't look exactly like him, but she looks like him if he were like a more feminine woman.
Where's he from?
He's from Minnesota.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah?
he's from the capital city, but I think he's.
I would
Maybe, like,
assume some
Minneapolis?
American city with a nuclear reactor in it.
Twin Cities. Oh,
He might be from. He might be from Twin Cities. I don't know why my internet is going hella slow right now.
Shit.
They fed him with the hogs.
Oh, that's because you're looking up legal shit. The fucking NSA. is slowing you
I'm
down.
trying to go through TikTok right now, guys.
Yeah, TikTok's down.
TikTok's dead.
Well, for you it is.
I never. I
What?
don't-
Yeah, for you it is.
What are
It's
you
not
using a
working for you.
VPN?
I mean, we don't talk about how
can-
we get onto
Oh,
illegal
by the way, you can
websites,
still
okay?
use TikTok even with the ban. It's not like you can't use it anymore. They just
I
can't
think
It is
count-
like you can't use it.
about
It's
the
actually shut
ownership.
down.
Really?
Yeah, it's already shut
Mhm.
down.
Yeah, try getting on it.
People are they're already giving an alert. Like,
Oh my
hey,
god, my mom must be losing her fucking
she's
mind
very
right now.
losing the
She's
fucking-
fully like, all she does, she's forwarding shit from TikTok, she's sending in text messages. I was like, Mom, I don't.
Let's see what happens.
She buys all this stupid shit on there. It's so bad, dude. Like that's her
It's-
whole life now. Is just she's TikToking all. She's always on
It's
TikTok.
pretty helpful in certain circumstances, but
I'm
a lot
sure.
of people get
Yeah.
lost in the rabbit hole.
Oh shit.
Which I think Trump's already said
TikTok
he's going to
isn't
give that
available right now.
90-day extension.
But
Well, he's thought about it.
hoping
That guy
they
doesn't
do.
have a fucking
No, I was-
brain between his ears to think about it. So he hasn't actually come out and said he'll do anything.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and like every time I talk to them, like they show me something they just bought, and they're like, "I just got the TikTok this, the TikTok that." I was like, just because somebody showed it on TikTok doesn't mean TikTok made it. You don't have to call everything the TikTok like thing. Like
It's the TikTok challenge, man.
I also got the Facebook pants
it was like the TikTok Facebook.
from the pants store.
Yeah. So let's see. What's his name? Glenn Thomas Jacobs, also known as Kane, is the current mayor of Knox County.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's the mayor.
In Tennessee
Yeah.
or what?
Knox County, Tennessee.
Yeah.
He was born in Spain. What the fuck?
Go figure.
From La Habra, puto. I hail
Dad
from
was probably
Spain.
wrestling over there.
Yeah, probably.
Were him and the Undertaker really brothers?
No, I don't think so. No.
I believed it though.
Yeah. No, they sold it.
Hey,
pretty
yo,
well.
no shit, fucking. What the fuck? Brock Lesnar's married to Sable.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that,
shit.
that explains the.
Married to a man?
Well, what
that
the hell
explains
happened to
way
the daughter then?
looks. No,
Sable has no
I
genetics.
think you're
Yeah, right?
misremembering. Bring up a picture of Sable.
Yeah, I don't know what Sable. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I assume she has to be at least semi good looking if she's a wrestler.
She was fine.
Was
But
she?
again, my fucking internet is like, for whatever reason, going super slow. And I just did a speed test on it. It says it's fine.
Well,
Says you're gay.
So pull up the browser you have in incognito mode and close the like 300.
I don't use
tabs you
incognito
have
mode,
open.
dude. I just fucking roll.
I just say fuck it, dude.
Because what do you think you're protecting with incognito mode?
Well, if I die, you know.
So you
nobody
don't
needs
type
to
in
go through my
YouTube and
computer.
What?
get
Are you gonna
porn?
save yourself from embarrassment? What the fuck are you talking about?
what were you looking at?
You don't need to know.
All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of Tim's
Listen, man, I like my
computers
fair share
for
of
legal
trans porn.
reasons.
I'm not going to be embarrassed by it when I'm dead. Okay.
Just know when the NSA come knocking to burn everything.
People like different things, Tim, and that's fine. You should probably start going around the neighborhood and telling everyone that you're on a list.
Yeah. If you're worried that you're going to be on a list, you're looking up the wrong stuff. Okay. Then I'm going to say, okay, this is not.
We probably should wipe your hard drives or something.
Yeah. There's a lot more questions that I have that I don't want to know the answers to.
Again, I have no affiliation with this man sitting to the left of me. He's not Tim. There's another guy that's been on the podcast for the last 5 years, and it's not this guy. Oh, is this Sable?
No, this is Brock Lesnar. But it looks like Sable.
Well, that's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
Whatever you just said is dumb, Tim.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what I'm
not
saying.
just
Like,
not
think
the
you're
way I
misremembering
remember it.
It
yeah.
looks badass.
It looks fucking like he's going to cut you with it, and it's on his body.
It's going to cut him.
I remember
his
it being
chin.
smaller.
When he does sit-ups, he's stabbing himself in the neck.
See, this is his wife.
Good God.
She seems very plastic, but that's her journey. All right, that's not bad.
Well, it's also an unbecoming picture of her. That was from the 90s.
After this, let's see the daughter.
It's actually allegations of
Is
sexual
that the
harassment.
daughter's mother,
we,
though?
we were just looking
Oh yeah,
at-
is Sable and his daughter? Is Sable and his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then apparently all her
Okay.
genes are very, very recessive.
Apparently the Lesnar genes are strong,
Yeah.
They are very strong.
and the Sable, whatever the fuck her name is, are not.
Unfortunately. Yep, unfortunately.
Is it just Sable, no last name, like Cher,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
well,
just that.
like China.
like China?
China.
Yeah. Rena Marley Lesnar, better known as Sable. Formerly Mero.
Wait, scroll
Mero.
scroll
Rena
down.
Marley Mero.
Scroll down a little.
Arrow.
To what?
Where does it show her family?
It doesn't.
Oh.
It says she has 3 children.
Where does
Doesn't
it
say
show
who
her
they're
home
with.
address?
Yeah. So one of her children, 2 of her children are the Lesnars, right? Luke and whatever Lesnar. And then
And Ricky.
he has 4. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's some of these kids are probably
That's
not
what I mean.
hers.
That might.
The
that might
weird-looking
not be
one
her
is probably not her
fucking-
kid.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she would have rejected it at birth and thrown it off a
She
cliff.
probably would have stomped it out.
Oh my God! What the hell's wrong with its face? It looks like fucking you.
Ew.
It looks like baby you.
Gross. They're only showing 2.
The other ones must
Oh,
look
this
real
is-
fucking
this one
bad.
looks
Get it,
like her.
bitch.
Oh Lord.
Get it, girl. That is Brock Lesnar with a leg. All right. Yeah, better.
It's actually Brock Lesnar with a wig competing. In
It's
place
like,
of his
yes, my
daughter.
name is Mia.
You know they're like would you want to date Brock Lesnar's daughter? That'd be crazy. He really scary and stuff. Is like he'd probably be stoked.
Oh,
Ew.
thank God.
Really, this is what you like, bud? All right. Sure.
I never thought this day was gonna come, but hey,
Luke Lesnar kid.
I thought she was
One
gonna
of
be
them.
crying at every prom.
What if Luke Lesnar looked just like Sable? Fuck.
Uh,
Yeah, the Luke one doesn't look very much like his father.
We still haven't determined whether she's
Father.
Sable's kid or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Furger?
Who's the
His
Faja?
farter.
Who's the
I'm
Maja?
sorry. Are you saying his farger?
It's Furger?
This is his dad. This is his dad.
Oh, a
I have-
father.
Father, yes.
Father.
I have a Dutch accent. Isn't that weird?
I have an accent. Isn't that weird?
I am
Or,
from
excuse me.
Holland.
Something is amiss.
Should we hang it up?
I think we hang up the old gloves.
Yep, we're farting.
Yeah. Chris said we've
Yeah,
made just
farting
the
and the
minimum
farts,
amount of
the
effort.
farting,
We can,
farting
we can
with
stop.
the
We just did the bare minimum to skate by.
Farting, and I'm farting on the farts.
All right, bye, everybody.
That's the thing. Where's this thing at?